Hey everyone, this is Patrick from WorkHands, and today I'm going to take you through how you'll track your hours for your on-the-job training on WorkHands as part of the Linn Benton Apprenticeship program. And for supervisors, I'll show you what it's going to look like when it comes into your inbox and how you can improve. So, anybody who's involved in the system will get an invite. If you haven't gotten one, it's becoming soon. Once you get that invite, you'll be asked to set up a password. You'll confirm some of your information. You'll get a very quick tour, but we're going to take you through an in-depth walkthrough here instead. So, as an apprentice, you'll see your start and rough projected end dates on here. You'll see each thing that we have on your account. So your total progress for your OJT, the time cards, which is how that gets generated, your supervisor reports, and things like that. Let's take a look at OJT. Now for OJT, you'll see we have the total hour progress. So for an 8,000 hour program, where are you roughly? And we'll have each of the work processes broken out, just like you would have been tracking on a piece of paper time card in the past or an MPR. And what you'll notice, you'll see some green in these charts, and you'll see some red. The green are approved hours from the apprenticeship, and the red are just roughly where you'd project based on your start date, where you should be. Now, a lot of you may see some red just because we've imported hours, and you need to catch up and updating since the import. Generally, this is a tool for you to go in and see, is there anywhere where you're way ahead or way behind? And that's absolutely fine. It just this way it's not a surprise when you get towards the end of your program if you have to make up hours in one place or the other. So let's see how this all gets in here. So each month we're going to generate a time card for you. This time card will map exactly to those same standards for you. And so we'll send you an email when it's time to submit. And you'll pull it up and you'll see something like this. Now here, we're just for the simplicity's sake, we're going to go put in as if we did about a week on each one of these. You'll see the supervisor is going to go to be submitted to. If you need to change this, you can actually find another supervisor in the system you could submit to if your supervisor is a different person, if you're on a rotation, things like that. And what you're going to do is, if you got a comment, you can do that as well. You can save this for later. Maybe you want to go check something before you submit. As soon as you hit submit, you're going to send it to the supervisor and they're going to approve. So let's do that. All right, that's been submitted. And now the supervisor has been notified. You'll see the status on this has changed, and it's going to be awaiting approval. And that's really all you have to do each month. We'll give you reminders when it's time to do this. We typically send out a notice on the 1st or the 2nd of each month. We'll give you a reminder about a week later if you haven't submitted. And a couple of days later, we'll let you know you're at risk of being overdue. So you start doing this in that 1st, 2nd of the month, you really won't hear from WorkHands too much after that. You'll just log in that once, go ahead and submit it, and that's that. Your supervisor will be there waiting for approval. Now, some of you may want to use WorkHands to track every single day as well. I'll show you how to do that really quickly, just so you know you have the option. So we go in here and edit this. You might see this option for daily hours. Let's go and save that. And then we could refresh this so we can see what you can do here. So what we're going to do is open up our November time card that we just set for daily hours. And instead of going and just putting the totals in for each month, you could actually hop in here and you can track every single day. So you may want to track that, on Monday you put in 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 2 hours there, and 2 hours there. And on Tuesday you put in another 4 and 4. And instead of you having to add this up, we'll add it up for you each day. We'll add it up across all your categories. And you can jump around across the entire month, or you can scroll as well. So maybe this one, you're going to use save for later a lot more. Each time you come in and update it, you'll be saving for later. And then at the end of the month, all you have to do is submit all the hours you've been updating. Everything works exactly the same. You can just take care of this each and every day. So that's the bulk of what you do on WorkHands. Like I said, if you need to update a supervisor who you're submitting to, you can do it right there in the time card. Once you get started, you'll start having reports that have all your time cards. And if you have any questions when you're in here, we offer in-app chat support, whether you're using this on the desktop, or a lot of you may use our Android or iPhone app. So you just start a conversation with us, and we can help you out with anything you need as well. Now for supervisors, let's go ahead and bring up what it looks like for you. We'll go ahead and give us a quick refresh. So as a supervisor, what you're going to be doing is you have a dashboard that's specific to you. You'll have your list of apprentices. In here should be any apprentices in your organization. Only the ones you're assigned to actually approve are set up in here for you. And now if you go to the time cards, this is where you'll spend 95% of your time doing. We automatically filter this so you only see those that are submitted to you. But if you ever want to see all the time cards for your apprentices, you can just X this out and you can see everything as well. You could filter by different statuses or try to find things from past months or past years. We're just going to, very simply, we're going to open up that time card that Dennis submitted. Review the hours that were submitted. And in your case, we try to make it simple as well, which is all you have to do is approve or reject. Now, if you reject, you just got to give a reason. We're going to notify the apprentice, and they're going to resubmit, so you have to make sure we give them feedback so they know what to do. But, again, 95% of the time, you're just going to go ahead and approve. And those hours will switch to that dark green. Charts for the apprentices will update as well. They'll get notified their hours are approved. And then from there, they're good to go. So it should be very simple. In your case, you'll get notified each time an apprentice submits. If you have a backlog, you may have 4 or 5 time cards to approve. We'll let you know. You'll see that you have 4 submitted here waiting your approval. We try not to notify you with reminders after that. We give 1 reminder typically if your apprentices haven't submitted, just in case they need a little nudge from you as well. And same thing, once your apprentices get going, you'll have specific reports for you and your apprentices. You can go through and actually see anything that you need in a downloadable spreadsheet as well. And same thing, if you ever need support, please pull this up, start a conversation with our team. Anything from help with reassigning apprentices to different supervisors, making sure the apprentices' reminders are getting sent, how to reset your password, things like that, we can take care of for you. So that's that. Looking forward to seeing you all on WorkHands. If you have any questions, like I said, pull us up on support, or you can email us at support@workhands.us. Thanks.